Impending doom. To tell the truth, I scoffed when the invitation was first delivered to my floating fortress in Libera Cielo. But even doom occasionally judges too soon. After decades out of the spotlight, Emma Frost had suddenly found the audacity to throw another one of her gaudy galas. For some undiscernible reason, she thought it were proper to invite me to revel alongside the commoners. I momentarily considered wiping her pathetic little mutant island from the face of the globe for such an insult. But Doom chose to show restraint. And now, I am glad I did. Soon after Frost initially extended her offer, I was performing a scientific experiment designed to tap into the time-bending power of chronovium crystals. During the trial, I caught a glimpse of the possible future where all living beings on this planet, human and mutant alike, had seemingly been conquered by machines. Countless lives had been lost in the brutal battle that unfolded, and those that remained had been converted into nightmarish fusions of technological and organic matter. At the heart of it all, I saw the architect of this apocalypse, a face that I had not gazed upon in decades. The grinning, robotic visage of Ultron. I immediately changed the focus of my experimentations, attempting to prevent this dark future by using chronovium to erase any traces of Ultron from our timeline. But, alas, the accursed time stream entanglement, unleashed by the reckless actions of my past self, had caused the flow of time to become complex and non-linear. I was able to successfully remove key moments from Ultron's past, as if they had never happened. But the mechanical menace itself still remained. And as a result of my tampering, I fear that Ultron may have been unintentionally alerted to my machinations. The next morning, a legion of my Doombots defied my direct orders, turning to me and uttering one simple phrase in unison: I am coming home. Naturally, I destroyed them all instantly, but Ultron's message had been received loud and clear. And while I could not be certain that his targets were set on me, Doom takes no risks when it comes to personal safety. I would have to make a bold move to secure the temporal power needed to finish Ultron before he ascertained that I was his assailant. That is when my brilliant mind drifted back to Krakoa, home of the mutants, in sight of their approaching Hellfire Gala. I was well aware that the entire nation had materialized here in my era, torn from an earlier place in time not so long ago. Every living cell of the island must have been bathed in chronal energy, the very kind needed to complete my work. And so, despite my initial misgivings, I realized that the time had come to make my presence known. For, while Doom has never been one for festivities, he has always been one to seize opportunities. And the mutants have offered one far too great to go unanswered.